Hola, hola, what's up my crypto legends? How's everyone doing today? Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin. Let's try and find some scalping opportunities here. I really want to do some live scalping, okay? So make sure to destroy the like button just for that, guys. And let's go quickly through the comment section before we talk about yesterday's scenario. We talked about this big major range. We had the FOMC minutes, okay? We did have a little bit of volatility here to the upside. If you were doing any trading, I did short this, guys. I got stopped out at break even. I told the community in the Telegram group, and I'm going to explain the scenario right away, okay? Because there was a clear exhaustion moment here to have a leg down. I was looking for lower, but of course from my entry point got stopped out with the massive pump that we had with the FOMC minutes. So when we have these kind of news events, we need to be very, very protective with our trading. I cannot stress it enough. When there's news, we want to protect trades at all costs, guys. And it's because of the volatility. The news volatility will exterminate you. It can play in your favor or it can absolutely destroy you. Well, it won't destroy you if you have good risk management. But overall, let's go quickly through the comment section. Say hello to the community. All right, I'm going to start off with the comment section. Christian Shilber, how are you doing first? Thank you for joining. Spaceland, yo, Andy Legend, how are you, my friend? I'm doing very good. Hope you're doing good also. Let's go, Andy, waiting you all day. Love from Mongolia. Hey, baddies, thank you very much for joining. Joseph, my moderator here, giving insane support as always. Thank you, Joseph, for joining. David Cott, are you still in a short position? I entered a short position, okay, just after the live stream, and like I said, got stopped out with this volatility to the upside. You know how I am with my risk management, okay? I'm really, really defensive and protective with my capital, and got stopped out as soon as we had that FOMC, minutes, massive pump to the upside, creating a kind of a swing failure pattern. We're going to go through this scenario also because we did finally tap that daily level that we were talking about yesterday. All right, I was looking for that daily level tap here, but overall it was looking very, very exhausting. And finally getting into that short, okay, expecting that breakout as we were hitting the point of control. We had the ascending wedge, okay, so many different things, so many signs giving us that we were going to get that correction, okay? So finally entered that short, got the correction, protected, and I was looking for lower, all right, for that 16,130 range where we do have a strong weekly level. But that did not happen. We also had this massive range where I did think, we were going to get a bounce. Okay, big consolidation here, consolidation there, where we do have this spike on the VPVR here, as you can see. But overall, we had the, that bullish news as, Federal Reserve said that they are going to lower interest rates in the next coming months. They're not going to be that aggressive with the hikes. And of course, the market had a little bit of a bullish reaction. We always want to play defensive trading when there's news coming out, guys. Anyway, Great Balls of Jupiter says, hi, Andy. I managed to get in a short yesterday at 16,640. Okay. Absolutely phenomenal. You probably got into that move here to the upside. Or maybe, yeah, very likely this move to the upside. Strong resistance that we do have above us, guys. But if we do take a look at the stock market, okay, so I mean S&P 500, I exited my positions at break even, the shorts that I did have at the 4,000 point range, okay, just a couple of days ago, explained on the live stream saying, hey, we're still in some bullish momentum, no real signs of exhaustion, and I think we could actually tackle this 4,100 points, and even slightly above 4,150. That's going to be a crucial range. As soon as I start seeing some rejection, some consolidation at this level, then of course I think it's a safer bet to enter a short position, all right, with good risk management. There's a pretty large gap here looking at the S&P 500 right now. Okay, we got the lower high major resistance, okay, massive aggressive downtrend on the higher time frames, but it is bullish on the lower time frames, right? We've been really nicely in a pretty nice ascending channel, as you can see. If I do go to the 4-hourly chart, zooming in a little bit, we're in a pretty nice channel, and the center of the channel usually is very nice support and also resistance. Support, resistance, support. As you can see right now, it is time to tackle the highs here that we did create on the 15th of November. If we start tackling this range, I think it is very likely we're going to get that correction at least to the lower part of the channel, okay? It just makes a lot of sense. We're really nicely in an uptrend on the S&P 500, but when we zoom out and the higher time frames, we got to remember that we are in a massive aggressive downtrend here for the last year. I mean, 2022 has basically been bearish. So overall, we're going to start facing some major resistance here in between 4,000 4,100 points on the S&P 500. If you got into that short, you know, hopefully you did take some profits. Hopefully you did protect position. And yes, wow, 16,740 was a good landing. It was moving fast, says Grit Balls. David, hello everyone. Huffy, when the huge pump we need, I do not know. We had some pretty nice pumpy action the last few days, so which I did long. I hope some people longed also. Hopefully, of course, not financial advice, but I mean, beautiful long from this range. It was absolutely phenomenal. Swing failure pattern coming here to the 618, perfect for an entry to have good risk management. I mean, the risk to reward here was absolutely huge compared to your stop loss. Obviously, taking profits on your way up. Took exactly the same trade and got stopped likewise, says Michael. Do you similar pattern on BTC daily to previous BTC drop on May 22nd, says John G. Good day, Andy, my favorite crypto guy, says Jennifer. Wow, thank you very much. Thanks for joining. Igor, hello. I mean, I'm going to just quickly say hello and concentrate on what's happening with Bitcoin, guys, because hopefully I'm going to manage to do some scalp trading here live and explaining why I would enter, where do I see big levels, and you know how I'm going to protect myself, right? I think this is what a lot of the community wants me to do, right? Do some little bit of live trading instead of taking a look at, you know, a bunch of altcoins that nobody cares about. Bitcoin painted the 6-month bearish engulfing candle. Sorry guys, epic dump is days away, says Rene Montenegro, our most bearish guy in the community. Power Sir Andy Ganasen, how are you doing? Hey from North Carolina, Callan, how are you doing? Hi from France, Tactic, how are you doing? Static, okay, hello everyone. Thanks for joining. I got Seb here in the comment section. I used to scout pacifically until I started following Andy. Greetings from Pakistan, bro. Keep shining. Thank you very much, Obaid. Much agree on live stream. On live trading, much agree on live trading. I know. A lot of people want to see live trading, you know. Why am I entering here? Why do I see this? Why, you know, okay. So we're going to try and focus. Of course, I'm not going to trade if I don't see a trade scenario, okay. We're going to analyze the situation. So yeah. DXY seems to base 105.6. I'm still bearish at the moment. Yeah, I mean, DXY came all the way down to retest this low range. I mean, is this going to be a double bottom? Is this going to be a double bottom? Very, very, very possible. Very, very possible. I mean, I really think that DXY should be getting another leg up to this range after this aggressive drop, and then potentially correct down. But overall, you know, I'm a little bit bullish on the DXY here. Big support. Got a nice bounce, came straight back down. I think it was because of the FOMC minutes as well. We did have that aggressive move to the downside, you know, yesterday. Hi Andy, Portugal will win today. Wow, what an epic game yesterday. Spain against Costa Rica. It was absolutely crazy. 7-0, 7-0. Absolutely crazy. Like button is bearish. Absolutely, guys. The like button is bearish. What is going on? Okay. And I mean, smash up that like button. Come on, guys. Destroy the like button. If you enjoy the content, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin right away in just 1 second. Okay. Just wanted to say hello to the community, but destroy that like button. Almost 400 people watching. Let's destroy the like button. Yesterday, we talked about this scenario. Okay. That bearish exhaustion from this kind of ascending wedge scenario. You know, looking for that potential movement to the downside, all right? And yeah, basically, we did have the move. There just wasn't enough power, and we were just consolidating after this move down, okay? As you can see on the chart, we had the move down, finally happened. If we go to the lower time frames, But overall, there was not enough power. All right. Of course, then we had the FOMC minutes, and the FOMC minutes was bullish, and we had that move up. Hopefully, you did play defensive trading. I did get stopped out at break even from that short trade scenario. Hi, Andy Love from India. Sankalp, how are you doing? Hello, Andy. When will your course be available? Very soon. Very soon. I cannot give any specific dates because there's a lot of development behind it, and we want to, launch it with, with security and for it to be a really, really good course out there. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to give any specific dates because I've already failed with giving a date on this. So, just when it's out, it's going to be out. Hopefully, it's going to be very, very soon in the next coming weeks, guys. But obviously, there is some development behind that. Right. How about Ethereum, Andy? Could you have a look, please? Do you think it's a good level to short? Right. I got Mr. Hover. Okay, we'll take a look at Ethereum, guys, but I want to focus on Bitcoin, okay? I mean, I'm looking at the diamond pattern on BTC. I mean, this is something also we could look at. But diamond pattern on the 5 minute, yeah, maybe yes. I do think there is some volume here coming down, but we haven't broken any certain level. You might think to yourself, wow, there's massive bearish volume here. But, is this a time to short? I think not. I think we're probably going to get a bounce. And you might think to yourself, why? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? This is getting extremely exhausted. Well, really, we are still in an uptrend. I think there's a lot of people shorting at this range, expecting the price to go lower. I think these highs are going to be claimed. I mean, and this would be a really great day trade, in my opinion. This move down. If you take a look at this price action, I mean, this would have been an excellent long position right there. And you might think to yourself, why? There's high volume to the downside, it doesn't make any sense. Well, if you do take a look at these lows over here, we're not going anywhere. This is not breaking successfully we're not having a huge level to the downside. We're not having a huge candlestick to the downside. And then, we could get into that lower high for that short position. This is basically not breaking anything, which is slightly lower lows, which is, it's not insanely bearish. So, I mean, there could be, I do think we could have a little bit of a correction here, and we will analyze that in just 1 second, guys. I want to take a look at Ethereum here for someone, but liquidations are much more to the upside. Yeah, I do believe so also. Maybe one more leg up. I'm long from 16,530. Okay, you're long just at this range. Oof. I mean, we're in the middle of a short range here for the last few hours. So you're long basically in the middle. There's going to be a lot of volatility here potentially. We're going to talk about a trading scenario. Massive pump, says Fury Inferno. Maybe. Anyway, Sing Games, 1 hour chart is better. It shows us wicking out of uptrend, but not closing outside the range. If we take a look at the 1 hourly, let's take a look at the 1 hourly. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I do think we could get one more last leg up here to the highs, guys. Maybe before a potential dump. I think there's a lot of people interested in shorting at the range. A lot of people shorting at this level. We're still at, looking at the volume traded, the last few days. We're actually at point of control right now. So we managed to get above it. I think another attempt to see if we're going to manage to go to higher levels is very, very possible. Anyway, let's have a quick look at Ethereum, and then we'll analyze this kind of price action. Why is this insane support? I've got someone saying a diamond pattern here. Yeah, I think it can be a kind of a diamond bottom. Best scenario here to have good risk management would be creating this lower high, and we will analyze the situation in just 1 second. Get that move down, hit that 618 range from the range, have good risk management, and wait for a potential leg up here. I think it's a very, very possible scenario. And you might think, well, Why is it a good scenario? You know, this is still at point of control range. If we do take a look at the waves that we have created for the last couple of days, right? It's still in an uptrend, guys. We like it or not, we're still in an uptrend, right? It does look like that we're breaking structure and we are getting exhausted here, as you can see. But, you know, it's still creating higher lows and higher highs. So a possibility in testing this high is just very, very high. If we take a look at fib levels, let's go from this low range before the start of the pump. If we see the pump here almost hitting the 61865, if we take a look at this low to this high over here, we are getting supported from the 61865 levels, okay? I want to take a look at the S&P 500 as well, guys, as we are going to look for the analysis for that potential trade on Bitcoin, because S&P 500, you like it or not, it's a very choppy uptrend, but it's still going up. No signs of weakness, still could continue to the upside. So yeah, we'll be analyzing Bitcoin in just 1 second. Let me take a quick look at Ethereum right away. You got Seb making fun of my mustache again, or what? Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum does look pretty nice as well for that, like, kind of a diamond pattern, right? Yeah, let's zoom out a little bit here on Ethereum. Ethereum also had that descending wedge scenario, broke down, but then had that massive move to the upside when we got the FOMC minute. So we'll be analyzing this in just 1 second. Overall, it's still in an uptrend right now. Hang on 1 second. Let me just get this out of the way, and we're going to do some fresh analysis on Ethereum. Let's zoom out on Ethereum right away and see what's going on. Yeah, no doubt that Ethereum is facing a huge resistance at this 1,200 range. It's pretty simple. Why? You know, we got a nice spike on the point of control. We've got big spikes over here. This spike over here is where we are hitting right now. Okay, Ethereum is currently hitting that major level. And we're going to zoom in on the 1 hourly and just take a look at this kind of price action. I mean, this diamond pattern played out pretty nicely in the end, guys. This is a very, very small diamond pattern with, you know, a nice spike in the middle of volume. This is the pattern that we talked about a couple of days ago, and it, you know, had a massive move to the upside, creating that tap on the weekly level here that we talked about. Anyway, let's focus on what could happen. I mean, this is huge resistance. What I do think is a claim of the highs would be ideal, right? That would be the sideways action that we want to get for that aggressive short position that we want to get into. I mean, there's no doubt that we are hitting a huge resistance level, as it is the point of control from the volume trader the entire November almost. Okay, this is looking from the 9th of November. All of this price action, point of control is exactly at 1,200 range. This is currently where we at right now. Ideal scenario here for a trade on Ethereum. I'm going to say it right now. An ideal trade on Ethereum would be creating that swing failure pattern from the highs here. Test the highs, try and get above $1,215. Bang, get exhaustion. That is going to be a great moment to get into that short, because, you know, we have created several waves here already to the upside. If we take a look at the 15 minute, you know, yeah, I mean, you could arguably discuss that this has created 5 waves already, and we are ready for that corrective wave. We're ready for the corrective waves here. we take a look at, if we're taking a look at Elliott wave theory, and we take this low, beautiful long position. I've closed all of the long positions from here, by the way, just in case anybody was curious. This is a clear wave here to the upside, a clear consolidation, could be wave 2. This wave over here, we can clearly see the highs right over here at this range 4 and 5. And I mean, it just looks, we're hitting a huge resistance zone at the moment. I mean, look at the point of control right there. Where can we take a look at Fibonacci levels from these spikes? We got 618 from these spikes being hit right now with these highs. Not these highs anymore. We're almost at these highs, so we're not going to take a look at Fibonacci from these highs because we're basically hitting the 0.88. Yeah, 0.88, 618 from these highs, and from this high over here to the lows, we're hitting the 50% Fibonacci. All of these fib levels from these highs created on Ethereum. Highs here at 1,340. We got highs over here, and we got, the next highs are these ones. So we got different points to take a look at Fibonacci levels. And from these two, from this one, it's 618, and from this one is 50%. So massive, massive confluence, point of control here on Ethereum. I mean, this does look like it wants to have an aggressive correction. Ideal scenario for a fantastic trade would be claiming the highs. I'm not sure if we're going to get that opportunity though. So it does make sense to have an ABC correction here. It does make sense to have an ABC kind of correction on Ethereum to come and test the first and the fourth wave range. It just 1,140 would be a level that I think we're going to hit those levels, guys, in the next coming days. This is going to be a day trade, swing trade scenario though. The ideal scenario, like I said, would be having another leg up here and then having that correction. Yeah, overall, like I said, I'm looking for day trade, swing trade scenarios. We are getting exhausted. I wouldn't get too excited yet with shorts, as we are still aggressively in an uptrend, right? We're still creating higher highs and higher lows here for the last few days. So it's still, wanting to short here is trying to catch the top, right? And the trend is your friend. And on the lower time frames, the trend is to the upside. So overall, I mean, I'm going to look for Bitcoin for that scalp scenario. Seb, how are you doing, my man? Roses are red, violets are blue. Smash the like is you like Andy too. Makes so much sense, says OJ. Please look at Link, looking good. We can take a look at Link, guys. I don't want to focus too much on altcoins today. I got to be sorry. I want to, look at the thumbnail, right? Aggressive scalping. Let's try and get an aggressive scalping scenario on the 1 minute time frame, for example, looking at Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I'm gonna focus on Bitcoin. Okay, I know a lot of people want me to take a look at Bitcoin, just Bitcoin and not altcoins. So let's get this ascending wedge scenario out of the way. As this broke down but it's coming up, this is a clear sign of exhaustion already. Okay, we can see the exhaustion, but it does not mean that we are going to not tap the highs again. Okay, because highs have been tapped every single time when we're trying to short at the range. I mean, we should have probably longed this. I mean, I wish I would have. I don't want to long here. I just don't want to long it because I want to get in an insane an insane long position. I really want to get the exact bottom. You know, I'm really I want to be perfectionist with my trades. But overall, like I said, I think the highs are going to be tested, guys, in the next coming hours. That is the $16,780 range. We're above point of control. We're hitting the 618 from this low to the highs. 618 getting that beautiful wicks here. Swing failures. I just don't want to jump in on a long. You know, this is not my style. If we do get another leg down here, hopefully we will, then we can have a good risk management trade here. I really like this spike in the middle on the 1 minute time frame. We got these higher highs on the 1 minute. We got these lower lows right there. Right? It's a bit choppy. It is a bit choppy. I mean, this could continue for quite some time. Yeah, what makes sense here is to get a correction right now. So we can, you know, yeah, there's a high probability that this will move up. Yeah, I mean, one last leg up to test the highs is very, very likely. Very, very likely. We've got to remember, in the short term, if I'm looking for scalps, I prefer to go with the trend, even though there's a little bit of exhaustion right there. You know, it looks like we're having that kind of rainbow scenario, and it's going to get exhausted, just like Bitcoin, right? Where Bitcoin's going to go to zero in the next coming decades. We're following a rainbow chart. Only joking. But yeah, that move up looks very, very good. If we do get that correction, I'm going to wait patiently right now. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight this uptrend if I'm looking for scalps. Nice little range here where we do have a lot of volume on the volume profile. Let me just go to the 5 minute 1 second here. Yeah, I think we're going to have that correction right now at this moment. Yeah, I think we're going to have a corrective move here, maybe aggressively, and that's going to be the moment where it's going to be a false move to the downside. And we are going to go to higher levels. So I'm looking for that scalp scenario here. I want to have good risk management. Having good risk management, scalping is very, very hard. I'm more of a day trader than a scalper. I'm looking for stop loss here below the 16,450. And we'll probably get into that long position if we do correct down. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for that. I'm going to go through the comment section while we wait. This does look pretty good for a move to the upside. I think the highs are going to be tested of 16,780. Very, very possible. but a realistic price target would be the daily level, which is this one right over here, the 16,670 being respected here. Go to the 15-minute. A realistic price target from this would be that daily level, right? That daily level, and it will also be from the highs to the lows here. That's 618. Yeah, this is just, that would be the take profit zone. If we do get that correction down to 16,500 range, we're only $50 away. I think we could speculate. I'm going to speculate on that long. I mean, the risk to reward is not huge, but usually in scalping, this is what happens as well. You don't have a 10 to 1, 5 to 1 risk to reward when you're scalping. They're very, very tight ranges because of the volatility. So yeah, let's look for that scenario, guys. And while we're at it, we're getting that correction right now. I'm going to get a limit order right over here. Ready. I'm going to lower it down a little bit. I'm going to $200 scalp scenario, $200 scalp scenario. Get it ready here. So then I can move it up, guys. Let me know if we do have that price action to the downside, and we can probably get into that scalp day trade scenario. I'm looking for these highs, or at least the daily, to be claimed again before we might come down, or we might even break up. But overall, we're hitting a nice support range, getting a nice consolidation and exhaustion moment. Everything points out that that leg up to 16,670 is very, very likely. Let's go through the comment section here while we wait for this potential scalp scenario, guys. Game Pro, how are you doing? Pac-Man on the way, says Dippin. Where's Pac-Man? I miss Pac-Man. Where is he? Yeah, who's playing today? Who's playing today? Portugal is playing today. Have they played already? Spain has been the number one in this World Cup. They absolutely crushed it yesterday. CHZ might be a good trade, bro. Making higher highs on all time frames from 15 to 1 and 4, says Obaid. Let's take a look at that right away. Let's take a look at Chili's. Why not? Let's take a look at Chili's. Chili's making higher highs and higher lows on every time frame from 15-minute to the 4-hourly. Not too sure about that. We've just created a lower low right over here. 4-hourly, higher highs and higher lows. Okay, I get the point here. Massive box here. Yeah, I get the point here. On the 4-hourly, very, very. I mean, this is hard trading over here. Very, very massive moves to the upside and to the downside in crazy zone here in between 15 cents and 30 cents on Chili's for the last few weeks. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I don't want to trade this. I do not want to trade this. The volatility is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I mean, we're at support. Chili's is at support at the moment, and it hasn't broken this very large support since we've been above it here in August. So bounce, 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 bounce. You know, will it bounce again? I mean, I don't like so many bounces. I like to get into the first bounce, right? If we do break a major support level, you know, and I like to get into the first bounce, or the, you know, not even the second. when you create this price action. I wouldn't got into the trade here. I would have got into the trade here. So yeah, yeah, I don't like chilies. Don't like chilies. Can we look at Link? Says Matt Farago. Yeah, let's take a look at Link. I love you from Pakistan, says Share. Hey, love you too. Thanks for joining the live stream. Love from Pakistan. We've got a lot of people from Pakistan here. Absolutely phenomenal. My BTC bull flag takes me to 18k. Wow. What bull flag? Let me know. I want to see that bull flag as well. Bull flag to 18k. Let's just, what kind of bull flag would that be? Are you using a little bit of too much imagination here? Maybe. Let's okay, let's take a look at Link. Let's take a look at Link. I know. Right, let's take a look at Chainlink. Right away. What is Link doing? I think Link is not going to break below $5. Oh, it's having a little bit of bumpy action. We talked about this scenario a few days ago. You know, is Chainlink going to manage to break the lows here? Let's just take a look at the fixed range volume profile. I mean, this was, I think we did take a look at Chainlink here. And with this, you know, we got this line here from the lows from the 30th of July. And this ain't no breakout, you know, this ain't no successful breakout. You know, the bounce was very, very real on Chainlink, and it was so real that it happened. It happened. Swing failure from the lows here of the 30th of July. Bang, bang, failed breakout. We moon. Yeah, Chainlink looks like we're going to pump at least to the point of control from the range, which is at the $7.20. So overall, Chainlink bullish, going up. It's having some movement to the upside. You know, this is why we do not want to fight an uptrend. Hey, this would have been pretty nice for a scalping scenario. The uptrend, easy uptrend. Damn. Yeah, if we would have taken a look at Chainlink a couple of hours ago. Oh, wow. This was actually really, really cool. This was really nice. Really nice. Nice volume on this uptrend. Oh, that was a really nice scalp. This was a really nice scalp long on Chainlink. 3-4% move to the upside. Damn you guys. I mean, I do like to trade large cap coins, as they do have a lot of liquidity. But, I mean, look at this beautiful uptrend structure that we've had for the last couple of days on Chainlink. It was absolutely phenomenal. And when you take a look at this structure, of course, what we like to look at when you create a high resistance zone here on Chainlink. Oh, I mean, we touched it really, really nicely. And we like to take a look at volume. So volume is leading the way to the upside, right? Open interest, delta, whatever. It's moving to the upside with high volume. We had an unusual spike here to the downside. But overall, we're not interested in doing anything right there. But if we do break the highs, where we have this volume range right at this level, and we break above it with this amount of volume, yeah, I mean, this was a pretty nice long right there. We already tested the highs here. But yeah, it would have been a long here or a long here, because we were tracing to the high resistance zone with high volume. When we've broken out of it with high volume, you just, classic textbook technical analysis, right? Turn the resistance into support. Yeah, this would have been a really nice trade just a few hours ago. Now, the question is, will we break the resistance right now? Oh, not with this volume. Not with this volume. We got very, very low volume. Chainlink is at the risk of a double top scenario. Best trading scenario would be continuing this trend. Massive spike breakout here. In the retracement, we want to get into that long to test the highs, right? Just what it has been doing now for the last few days. Bang, bang, bang. Test the resistance into support. Continue to the upside. I mean, it has been going up now for quite some time. Yeah, we've got one wave from the lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this could be the ABC correction, and it might do a double top scenario and come down. It's very, very possible. What would be another good trade scenario here on Chainlink would be, you know, getting out of the zone, guys. We want to get on into the first bounces. What is a first bounce? This is a first bounce from the low. So if it were to manage to break the $6.80, you know, we could get that nice bounce from this resistance zone. Even better scenario, I think this is likely to correct. Even better scenario would be having that corrective move, bouncing, and this level is likely to hold very nicely as resistance if it breaks down. Zoom out on Chainlink. Like I said, I mean, can we go to it might have a little bit of more of another leg up. Point of control will be huge resistance on Chainlink. $7.20 range. If it does hit that level, we will likely get some kind of correction from that level. Andy, Litecoin 20% gains. Litecoin has been an absolute beast for the last few days. What's happened with Litecoin? It's absolutely exploded. I'm going to zoom in into, I'll be shifting into Bitcoin here a couple of times to take a look at this. Take a look at this. Let's take a look at Chainlink right away. What's going on with Chainlink? I mean, sorry, with Litecoin. Let's take a look at Litecoin. LTC US dollar. I am in a short in Link at $8.87 and stop loss at $8.09. Swing failure. Absolutely phenomenal. Aditya. Let's take a look at that scenario. So you're in a short from $8.990. $8.90. Woo, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, swing failure pattern from here. From these highs, right? Swing failure from the highs. Yeah. Just about. Good short. Oh, from these highs, actually. Yeah. I do see that. Absolutely phenomenal. If you did get into that swing failure, oh, that was a good trade. We got two swing failures right over here. You got one right there. I mean, this is probably, you would have got stopped out at break even, probably would have taken profits at the lows here. You always want to take profits at a big support level. But then you had this bad baby on the 8th of November. This was a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, beautiful swing failure from the highs right over here. Entering that short aggressively. Very nice. Good trade. That was a brilliant trade. Congrats. Chainlink cult. I got someone from Chainlink in the community as a moderator. Right, let's take a look at this nice comment here. Link looks to be a short in my opinion. Yeah, my opinion too. It has been pretty nice to the upside. We're getting exhausted. Too many waves here to the upside from $5.60 all the way to $6.80. it does look like that we are going to get exhausted right now. Just about to lose momentum here. Just about. I mean, this does look like a recipe for a double top scenario, right? Bang, bang, bang. It does look like very much, very, very much. Hi Andy, I plan to long BTC 5 minutes from point of control 16,566. Okay, so 5 minute chart, planning to long Bitcoin. Point of control, it is at point of control right now. Well, if we zoom out, coming from over here early this morning, we're crashing down to the point of control. So it's locally in an uptrend, creating higher highs and higher lows. So we don't want to fight the local trend, right? We don't want to fight the local trend. I think there's a high probability that we are going to move up from this range. Of course, I'm not in a rush to make some gains. I'm not in a rush. When we're in a rush trading and use our emotions and risk too much, we probably going to get too emotional and we're going to lose money. So I'm very, very patient here in this game, waiting for high probability scenarios. If you did take a look at my long position from 2 days ago, I mean, that was an absolute insane long. I couldn't get into a better position than that, because we tested the lows right over here from the 9th of November, swing failure, absolutely phenomenal. We did get some shorts getting into here, at that range, getting trapped. Who the hell wants to short here? I mean, what's going on? But this is why some other traders are going to take advantage of that, such as me and you potentially. And if you take a look at that video from the 22nd of November, just a couple of days ago, I was saying, I got in exactly at the 618 on that retracement. I didn't get in, here, as this was still inside of the momentum on the 1 hourly, 2 hourly. Got all the way up here. I didn't long here. I didn't long here. I longed exactly at the 618 from the low to the highs. And I would explain that, we've got massive good risk to reward here on this trade from your stop loss. And this is how patient I can be. Of course, I want to do aggressive scalping. I'm not much of a scalper, but overall, I see the opportunities also on the lower time frames. We're having that move up now on Bitcoin, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, ideal long scenario would have been right over here, guys. Yeah, ideal long would have been there. And you might think to yourself, why? How can I detect that long position? Well, like I said, if I zoom out here on this time frame, guys, we're in an uptrend, okay? I know we are hitting resistance, but I want to see a failed breakout. I think there's a lot of shorts that need to be liquidated. And, we're in an uptrend. A lot of people, in my opinion, are already thinking short. We're going back down to 15K. Bunch of liquidity. We need to see a little bit more wicks here to the upside, testing the highs. We haven't broken structure properly here, as we are technically creating still higher lows. So like I said, how can I detect that this is a good entry point? Well, if I do zoom out, you can see that the point of control from the volume traded the last 4 or 5 days, if we take a look at it right over here, it is exactly at this range, at 16,550. This is where we're currently at. if we are getting, the Bitcoin price after this pump hitting $16,800 almost very early this morning, and this correction down to the point of control from the volume trader the last few days, and we are hitting the 618 from this local low created yesterday to the highs. I mean, that's enough confluence for me to know that this is very unlikely, especially when you have this move down on Bitcoin with this volume. I mean, this volume is in the middle of nowhere. Why is it in the middle of nowhere? Because it's not breaking any kind of structure here with this price action. And when you zoom out, you can clearly see that we are in an uptrend. So you have, this massive volume candle to the downside. The ideal long position obviously would have been seen here on the 5 minute. Sorry, let me get Fibonacci out of the way, guys. I mean, look how we do not break anything here. I was hoping for a leg down here. If we would have got a leg down here, I wouldn't have minded to get into a long and protect position as we are pumping right now. But I got to be sorry, if I don't see the opportunity, and if I don't, I will not jump into a random scalp if I don't see the opportunity. I really do on a live stream, but I don't move the market. I'm waiting patiently like a sniper to get into that opportunity, and I gotta be sorry on this, but the best opportunity here, the clear swing failure, was not this one, it was this one right over here. I mean, look at how we test the lows and we do not close below these lows over here from just a few hours ago. And when you get this volume spike in the middle of nowhere, you are likely going to get that reverse. So ideal long here would have been, let's go to the lower time frames, 3 minute chart. Oh damn, it's shooting up right there. There we go. There's our trade gone out of the window. I'm not sure if any of you guys took that long, but there we go. 16,670 on the way. Never mind. We'll get more opportunities. I know somebody must have longed this. I know you cheeky guys. I know some of you are cheeky and jump into longs. But yeah, I mean, overall, that 16,670 is just going to be imminent right now. Wow, that huge volume is insane. I mean, there might be another scalp scenario right now. Yeah, let me just zoom in on the 1 hourly. Oh, that's a nice volume spike. Yeah, I think I might jump into a quick scalp, but this has to be 100x leverage. Gotta be sorry, because the movement is going to be very, 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 very fast potentially. A very small percentage. This is the moment we want to react. Let's take a look here. Are we hitting? We're hitting 50%. 618 daily. That needs to be hit. This level needs to be hit. Let me just zoom in here quickly. We've got really nice volume. Let me just check here. Yeah, pretty nice volume to the upside. Pretty nice. Hopefully it might correct a little bit more. Let's see if we do get another wick to the downside. Point of control here would be insane for that trade. Let me just quickly take a look at the zone. Damn, this. That would be an ideal long. Right over here. If it corrects down here, point of control We're back testing this volume range over here. Oh, I mean, this is a setup too, and I really like these setups because basically you have this selling volume pressure right there, and then a massive green candle here breaking above. We are, if it does correct down there, we are likely to get that bounce. So it's another opportunity right there. I'm going to look at fib levels from the low to the high. 50% 618. Ooh. 60% 618. The back of this red candle, there is absolutely nothing. It's in the middle of the nowhere. But I think the market is not going to give us that opportunity. Opportunity was here basically. Swing failure from this low. Anyway, guys, hopefully, I mean, you guys saw the deal, right? You saw the deal. If I did not take the trade, it doesn't matter. Hopefully this has been a pretty good kind of educational moment on how we are still in a local uptrend here, creating higher lows. And most of the people are asking me, where is a good time to short? Where is a good time to short? And yeah, we need to look at the local structure, and the local structure is still in an uptrend, and we are in massive support range here, as we can see on the chart. We can see point of control from the volume traded the last 4, 5, 6 days. We were above that level just early this morning, coming down to that range. This is a huge level. Oops, sorry. And yeah, like 618 Fibonacci retracement. Oh, I burped there. My moderators are going to get that into a short clip right now. Yeah, moderators like to make fun of me. Damn, that was a pretty nice scalp. Missed out big time. Let's see if we do get that aggressive corrective move. It might be very, very aggressive. Oh, volume is insane. I mean, volume is insane. I think I would expect yeah, I would expect a move down here. I would be a little bit cautious. Yeah. Yeah. Let me take a look at the comment section, see what the community is saying. Altcoins not moving. Did they turn off the bots? I have no idea. Probably yes. Time to add more to my swing short, I guess, says Jay. Oh. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. In the lower time frames. Okay, we're in a local uptrend for the last few days. So I mean, yesterday's short scenario was good, but I played the defensive trading, right? Hit a massive ascending wedge scenario, hitting resistance. We could see those swing failure patterns right there. Massive exhaustion. That correction was likely to happen, but FOMC news, I played defensive trading. I was looking for lower, got stopped out at break even. Overall, I'm happy with that trade 2 days ago. I mean, I just closed it early this morning. The rest of the longs, which is 10% of the longs from this range. So I'm happy with my week so far. Week is in the green, of course. That long would have been pretty nice. When you're scalping like this, when you're looking for these scalping scenarios, I gotta say, and I don't want to incentive people, but I usually do it with a 80x or 100x. You want a lot of leverage, because if not, the percentage move is very, very small. It's a 0.7, 0.8, 1% move here. If you're using a 3x, 5x leverage, you're not going to make much gains. So if you want to make 100% gains from what you're risking, you want to go pretty aggressive when you're scalping. Yeah, these highs will very highly probably get taken. Obviously not looking for shorts, because I do think there's a chance to claim the highs, or depending on what price action we do create at this range. If we do hit the highs, if we do consolidate here, then I'll probably be looking for shorts. But when we are, you know, in an uptrend locally, guys, yeah, looking for shorts is a little bit too, unless you shorted here or here. I mean, let's take a look at the comment section, guys. Destroy that like button, please, for the algorithm. If you enjoy the content, I mean, come on, today was, I mean, it wasn't trade live, but overall that movement happened. That, you know, that movement to the upside happened. So you got to show some love just because of that. Joseph, thank you very much for joining, my man. Go and do whatever you need to do. Andy's wearing a Binance sweatshirt. Yes. They give them away. Odin, how are you doing, my man? Hi, bro. Have you tried Lux Algo Indicator? Does it work? Because I have the free affiliate indicator too, and it kind of gives signals opposite of Lux. I have no idea. I've heard of people using Lux Algo, but yeah, I mean, most of these kind of bots, they definitely do not work in the shorter time frame. You need to use them in the, you know, for the next weeks or months. They're kind of for swing trading. So on the lower time frames, a lot of these algo bots do not work. A lot of them don't. So I would say no. Lux Algo Indicator. It's a very, I mean, I know it is here, but you need to pay for it, right? Lux Algo. I've seen many YouTubers and other people promote it. Lux Algo Premium Oscillator, and it basically gives you signals where to buy and sell. But yeah, I mean, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Let me know if it does work, Odin. I put 50x at 16,500, says Sin Games. Hopefully, I mean, take profits, guys. Come on, take profits. You know, we never know how, you know, how aggressive this movement to the downside can be. But let me just take a look at the volume, because I will probably get into a scalp scenario here. I would like to see a little bit of more price action, because I mean, look at these aggressive moves. I mean, this doesn't count because this was the news yesterday from the FOMC minutes. Massive move to the downside, massive move to the upside, sorry, and to the downside. You know, I'm looking for a little bit of an aggressive correction here to maybe get into a long. And this is what I want to see. Guys, I hope none of you cheeky guys got into longs here at this pump. Do not do that. Yeah, maybe a correction all the way down to 618, 50%. Yeah, this range would be ideal. 16,550 would be my ideal level. A lot of confluence there. Let's see if we do get one more leg down at this range, and then I will potentially long this. Hi Andy, for curiosity, how much capital you normally trade with? With whatever capital you do have, it's in between 1 and 3%. 3% would be an aggressive trade. I usually want to trade with about 1%, okay? Or depending on how big your trading your account is, right? So if you have a $10,000 account, I would go with $100 to $300 per trade. If you have a $1,000 account, I know it sounds very sad, but it's in between $10 and $30. Because if you have a $1,000 account and you risk 200 and you lose it, you're at 800. To turn that 800 back to 1,000, you're gonna be a very, very emotionally attached to grow again, and you'll get into aggressive trades. You will be doing bad decisions. So yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 3% of your capital. So if you have 100,000, you get into $1,000 or $3,000 trades, so you can survive in the market. It's just like that, guys. I mean, it's like that. I know there are some, traders that say I'm doubling my account in 1 month and stuff like that, but yeah, guys, these probably are people with a very, very high experience, and they have, a lot of money, and they'll just show you on YouTube as in, I have a $50,000 account, I'm going to turn it into 100,000. Yeah, you guys are not like that. I'm not like that. So we want to trade smartly. We want to stay in the game and make gains consistently. And so your emotions are good, and you could have good psychology. You will have good, your emotions will be very, very good once you risk 1-2% of your capital, right? If I'm risking a 1-2% of my capital and I lose the trade, it doesn't matter. I'll trade tomorrow again to look for another opportunity. I got $20, says Ryan. Well, I gotta say, you will have to be trading with 20 cents on each trade. And I wouldn't do that because maybe the fees are going to be more expensive. And I think, I think Bybit, the minimum trade is $1, or I haven't actually checked that. I haven't checked it, but yeah. Anyway, guys, if you did long, obviously we did not hit the daily level, but almost. I mean, this is a clear take profit 1 zone. I would have got some profits if you were in some kind of scalp long here with aggressive leverage. Protect position, pickups, get some off the table. Who will open along now? I'm gonna be very, very patient here. I might enter along here at this range. I mean, let's zoom out here a little bit. Yeah, overall, this volume spike to the upside looks good. It looks pretty good. Some pretty nice volume here to the upside. Doesn't look bad. Let me just check here on the delta. It looks pretty good. We've had an aggressive move to the upside. Volume is low to the downside. Looks pretty good. Let me just take a look here at the 5-minute. Oh. I mean, this has to be a good long. It has to be a good long position. I think we're going to have a little bit of volatility here. Point of control from the volume traded today. We just tapped it. 50% fib level. Yeah, we're likely going to get that bounce. At least to the 618 from, so that's 16,615. Yeah, let's go through the comment section. Thanks, Andy. So you never compare match volume from one local area to another, just within each local area. Yeah, I mean, when we are, when we're looking for scalps, of course, we are in a local uptrend, right? So when I'm looking for scalps, I'm going to try and scalp to the upside if we are in an uptrend. And I basically look at the local range. I mean, I think we're going to get a little bit of a consolidation here. It would be nice to see a small consolidation, right? Look at this kind of aggressive move to the upside, then down, little consolidation. Would be nice to confirm, right? I'm not gonna be in a rush to jump here because but overall it looks pretty nice. We could get that consolidation at this range. Let me just open here. I've got my dog. So I trade 100% of my funds on each trade. That typically is 2K or 3K, no leverage. Okay. Yeah, everybody has different style of trading, but yeah, I mean, I don't do that. I don't do that. And the ADA looks like it could break out huge soon. Check the 4 hourly. Let's take a look at ADA. I'm going to wait here for 1 second, see if we do get that consolidation at this level. We should be getting a reaction. I can probably jump into a long position. I want to see a reaction here. Let's take a look at ADA right away. 1 second. Look who I got here. I got my dog. He doesn't want me to continue with the live stream. So ADA looks good for a trade. Looks like it could have a breakout soon. Check out the 4 hourly. A breakdown or break up. Checking out the 4 hourly. To the upside or to the downside. Well, still aggressively down here. Going to the 15-minute. 1 hourly. Yeah, it could have a breakdown, I guess. I think we basically already kind of broke down here, right? Almost. It's just like in an ascending channel here. If it does break down from the range, of course, we'll be breaking structure. I would be looking for that short position on the retracement of that drop. But it does look like it's losing momentum here. Let me just check here, Bitcoin. Oof. Yeah, I want to see a bit of a reaction here. I want to see a bit of a reaction because if we don't get that reaction, long will not be taken. $618 is going to be hit right now as we speak. If it starts tackling these lows, then oh yeah, I'm not interested. Not interested here. Dump some sugar on me. Dump it, baby. Please check Matic, mate. Let's take a look at Matic. I am in a long position. Is okay. Hey, I mean, I think we talked about longs from the range and coming to this higher levels. You know, if you did long in this range, you know, this is a protect position, take profits on your way up as we are tackling this range. So yeah, hang on, guys, you got to give me 1 second. So let's continue, guys. The like button is not being destroyed. What's going on? We got 300 likes. Come on, guys, show me some support here on the live stream. Absolutely destroy that like button. Yeah, this is going to be, we are getting a reaction right now on at this level. Let me just take a look at the S&P 500. S&P 500 is just at a huge range. I mean, this does look like massive exhaustion on the S&P 500, not going to lie. But overall, it's still trending up. It's still trending up. Andy calling McDonald's, yes. BTC, kiss of death from symmetrical triangle. From what symmetrical triangle? Let me know in the comment section. Me long now. Hey, we're hitting a huge level. Volume is higher. I mean, it's not a bad long. We might get a little bit more of a consolidation here. Let's see if we do get that small consolidation. I would have my, I would be looking here for the price potentially to claim the highs and even hit this level. Moving up, if you did get into a long at this range, I would consider maybe not yet, because we might come down and consolidate a little bit more, but I mean, we just hit that 618 from the lows to the highs very, very nicely. Volume is indicating that the massive pressure is to the upside. Yeah, it did hold in the end. I mean, I'm more of a day trader, because on the daily we do get those consolidations. When we're scalping, you get those moves up, down very, very fast. Let's see if we do have a little bit of a small correction here. BTC going up. Me long now, yes. ET1 Investments, thanks for the $10, no question. Thank you very much. J-Dog is like, no, he's in a short and he's adding to the short. Does S&P off today? No, we are seeing some price action on the S&P 500. So yeah, it's not, is it a bank holiday or something in the US? I don't think so. We are seeing some movements on the S&P. So J-Dog, stay cautious. Andy, I think it is not bad for long now, but I am still do not open long. Yeah, me neither. But I mean, if the levels are respected with the technical analysis, yeah, I mean, the levels are respected. What can I say? I mean, we talked about this range just a couple of minutes ago for a potential bounce. I think we might claim the lows again, and I will consider getting into a long. I'm just very, very conservative, and I like seeing exhaustion. I like seeing multiple attempts failing, and like to jump into that long when we see that exhaustion moment. But overall, like I said, it looks like we came to test the support level of this kind of diamond pattern scenario, right? We've got this kind of diamond on the lower time frames, pump it with a huge amount of volume, come down, test it as support, and yeah, everything points out that we're going to have that leg up, guys. I'm really not used to that much scalping. More of a day trader. Volatility is insane with scalping. Hello to you, Andy. It's Aylin. I've been trading options and doing well. Work is hard to find over here. I'm trading to pay the bills, but I keep starting over. It's hard to grow. Any advice? I don't know. Hopefully you're gonna, with the channel, I am getting a course out, okay, an intensive course where I'm gonna be active every single day on Discord. I'll be doing private live stream sessions, and hopefully just on YouTube you are learning quite a lot with with the technical analysis that I am providing here. So any advice? No financial advice said on the channel, but overall, keep going, keep fighting, don't risk too much on your trades. Try and get into a consistent wheel, protect capital. What else could I say? Yeah, guys, the exchanges that I use, my favorite ones, even though I'm wearing a Binance sweatshirt, I do not trade on Binance, I gotta say. I trade on Bybit and on PrimeXBT. They're the ones I'm going to talk about most, because they're the ones that I use consistently for my trading. Remember that Bybit has, at least till the end of the month, $30,000 worth of rewards, okay? So you can use the rewards to trade with, guys, and keep the profits. Of course, they're not just going to randomly give you $30,000 worth of bonus. You need to go and follow the steps at the rewards hub. You're going to have different tasks, okay? Probably you're going to have to share with your friend or deposit some certain amount to get up to $30,000. But this is a huge campaign that they are doing right now because basically there's a lot of competition against other exchanges, and they just want to make this huge campaign. It's the biggest campaign I've ever seen, okay? I've never seen an exchange offer $30,000 of rewards, and Bybit is doing that right now, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, make sure to take advantage of that. Overall, I think it's at least till the end of the month. I'm not sure if they're going to extend it or not, so maybe that bonus will be finished and it will be back down to that $4,000 bonus that they usually do. But yeah, absolutely insane campaign on Bybit with this huge bonus, absolutely massive. PrimeXBT, of course, is the one that I use for stocks. The only stock that I trade is S&P 500. They have forex, natural gas, they have oil, other commodities. It's and you're using crypto as collateral. You also got an insane bonus down below. This is a way to support the channel, of course, for me to continue on YouTube, basically, all right? Because this is another source, of course, of income. But I want to share my knowledge that I have for the last 5 years with trading and how I read the market. So anyway, if you're not experienced, do not use the links down below, of course. Sir, you're great. I learned a lot from you, says Basir. Thank you very much. ET1 Investments, thanks for the $10 super chat. Very much appreciated. You don't need to do that. Thank you very much. Time to dump this Ponzi. Come on. Bitcoin is dead. I learned so much of your TA. Thank you, says Matt Fargo. You're very welcome. Hey, I'm not going to be... you got to give credits to this, okay? Because that move happened, Some people might think, hey, this guy is on crack. He's smoking weed, or I don't know what he's got in his head. That, he's talking about diamond patterns on a chart. And yeah. But they do play out, guys. We do see these movements. We do have volume to give us, you know, confidence that, hey, this is likely to get this bounce and come up to test these highs again, guys. It's very likely. We got volume, we got patterns, we got market structure. Market structure is looking bullish. I do not want to fight the trend. Why? Because the trend is your friend. You don't want to fight, you know, a car coming against you. You don't want to try and stop it. You want to go with it, right? So if if we are going up, why don't we go up with the trend? Of course, we want to try and get into the highs, into swing failures, all right? But that's another way of trading. But when we're looking for kind of these scalps, and when we're hitting support, and we do have tools on the chart that gives us that potential support levels, point of control. We have been above point of control and we are testing it right now as support. We're forming a diamond bottom pattern scenario. We are hitting the 618 from the local low to the highs. You know, we're adding all of that confluence. This just gives us more percentage on the probability that we will get that leg up. So I'm glad it happened live. It did get into that move up, but I didn't get into a long because I don't want to get into a long here. Like I said, the best long scenario would have been detecting that 618 from the lows to the highs and that swing failure from this low. I mean, when you have this amount of volume in the middle of no man's land, because this is not going anywhere, this is just a huge amount of selling volume in the middle of a large range. These people selling, you know, not breaking anything and not managing to break below the lows here, then of course you are likely to get that move to the upside. Anyway, guys, hopefully you have learned from today's live stream. Andy, it's Thanksgiving in the USA. That is right. I'm actually invited for a Thanksgiving dinner today. I'm eating turkey. I'm eating a Thanksgiving lunch or dinner, or whatever you call it. I was invited from someone today, and I need to go there in about an hour-ish or so. So it is Thanksgiving Day today. Yes. Very true. Black Friday sale tomorrow, like past 3 years. What do you think, Andy? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Who jumped into a long? I got some people jumped into a long position here on the live stream. Got some people jumping into some longs here on this retracement. I mean, this is I need to improve my scalping skills. I'm good with day trading, and some day trades turn into swing trades like I show you on many live streams, guys. Totally transparent with that. But we really want to get into scalping, because you can make huge gains scalping if you know how to play the game. This is just very likely to, this move is just very likely to claim these highs and even the 16,670. So who got into that long? I know some people I got the beagle again. Got my dog. He wants to go out. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Here's your friend. Andy, you know all books say trend is your friend, but why you fight with the trend most of the time? Game Pro, this is very, very true. You know, for my day trades, I like to sometimes look for the swing failures and fight. I got this dog knocking here. Turn off, guys. Yeah, this is very true. I know sometimes I like to fight the trend, because sometimes, you know, usually swing failure patterns is at the end of a potential trade, of a trend, sorry. So, you know, if you would have detected this swing failure, right, you had a couple of them right over here. I mean, we can go to the 5 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute, it doesn't matter. You know, you got this swing failure pattern over here, right? So you basically want to get into that short position at this range after that wick to the downside. So, but the trend is going up. It's just another style of trading, right? But it's a swing failure, right? When I'm fighting the trend, you know, it's because of a failed breakout. Cállate. So yeah, guys. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream today. It was, you know, I didn't manage to jump into that long position, but overall, I hope, you know, hopefully you did get the point of, you know, all of the confluence, you know, how to kind of read these kind of possible movements. I am long because of you with 100x. Thanks you, Andy, says Para. Okay. Take profits. Don't say because it was of me, okay? Make sure to protect positions. Make sure to take profit. I am, you know, I'm pretty, there's a high probability that we are going to go to claim the highs here. But please, you know, be intelligent here in this game and protect positions at all costs. Take profits on way up, okay? Play the smart game. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, yes, in long. You guys are absolutely crazy. Love you guys. Yeah, people are more very aggressive. I'm not very much of an aggressive trader, even though I did put it on the thumbnail. But hopefully you did get that, you know, educational content, you know, that spicy, you know, education from today. Thank you. Yes, in a long. Enjoy the night, brother. Thank you for the great stream. Odin, thank you for joining the live stream, my man. Let's do a collaboration once. I'm not sure if you talk about crypto, but why not? I can go on your channel. You can come on my channel. It's always fun to do stuff like that. Show your dog. I've got two dogs. I got this little rascal. He's 4 months. And I've got the beagle. It's time to walk the dogs. Long 2 times because of you. Wow, absolutely crazy. I didn't even manage to get into the long. So imagine that. I got people long in here. Long 2 times. So you basically longed here when we were talking about this diamond pattern likely to break up. Then you longed because of this correction here to the downside. I mean, volume is insanely bullish. So overall, we're still in an uptrend. And you basically longed at this 618, right? From this low to the highs. 618 being hit. Huge bounce. You know, point of control. There was a little bit of noise, a little bit of crazy drop here. But overall, you must have longed at this range. You know, 61865. You know, the 16,550 level. So if you with using high leverage, you know, take profits, guys. This market is insanely volatile. ET1 Investments, thanks for the super chat. No need for super chat, okay? Lovely dog, thank you for live. Hey, thank you guys for joining. How many people are we watching at the moment? I think most of the people are leaving right now. Guys, destroy that like button. Hopefully you enjoyed the live stream. If you want to support the channel another way and you want to get an insane bonus, remember that on Bybit you do get a great bonus. It's my favorite trading platform. If you have no experience, do not trade. You make sure to learn because there's a very hard learning curve in trading. So do not use the links down below. Do not trade if you are unexperienced. If you got some experience, you got insane bonuses to claim down below. Bybit and PrimeXBT, guys. Check out our socials to follow different updates on the Bitcoinsensus website. We got Twitter also. The links are all down below, guys. If you want to see a full tutorial of Bybit and PrimeXBT also, check them out. I got them here in the description so you can learn how to use properly those platforms. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.